When are you playing James Trew?
Scotland.
Oh, right. Okay, so well, gutted. I need someone to video that.
Yeah, it's going to be behind closed doors. I don't want that. I don't want. It's illegal to video what I'm going to do to that man.
Okay, welcome to episode 9 of Start From Scratch. So we've got me, Liam, and Josh. Liam's been on about a 4-month sabbatical. He's just fresh from Benidorm, actually. I don't know where he's been for the other shows, but I know he couldn't make last week for the Texas Scramble preview. We've got the bomber, Josh. First thing on the agenda tonight is to touch up on the Texas Scramble. So as you know, last week was a preview into the biggest event of the year for us. It's me, Josh, and Eddie, and more often than not, one other person. This year it was Yolo. If you follow us on Twitter, you'll have seen how it went. But now is as good a time as any for you to come in, Josh. And I'm just going to say now, looking at Liam's face, by the way, he's not missed you at all. I'm going to say that on his behalf.
I'm not missed him. Episodes are going to be going much smoother and much quicker without him as well.
Your ratings have plummeted, mate. That's why you fucking dragged me back in.
Well, needed to provide us a little boost, did you? Listen, I don't want to talk about Texas Scramble.
No, I'm sure you don't, and I get that. As your older brother, I'm actually not going to give you too much shit for it, but I do think that you need to answer for it. I will say this, though. Eddie really wants me to go to town on your golf game and the way you approached it and your mindset. And he basically is unwell, so he can't make this episode, but he just wants me to really give you shit. And I'm not going to, because I don't think it's very good for your morale. But I want you to think it.
I've obviously been away, missed the build-up, missed the results, missed all the chat about it. Tonight, I'm going to be like any other listener, really hearing this for the first time. But my guess is, based on just the vibe I'm getting from you, Tristan, is he turned up to the Texas Scramble like an absolute renegade. And apart from the tee shot on 18, which I've seen on social media, contributed very little. Is that the crux of it?
Yeah, I can give you a really brief rundown. Josh said that he was the captain of the team. He was going to coach.
You told me I was the captain of the team.
Yeah, you were giving off this demeanour that you were captain of the team, so I thought give it to him.
You also said that you were the Rennie in a team full of heartburn, mate.
No, I was the heartburn.
Tristan looks like he's still got heartburn.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go there with you because I don't think it's fair. But you give us feedback now.
I think I turned up too early. You fucking got me there 2 hours for my tea time, and it's fucking load of nonsense, to be honest. I rocked up, and I don't know what happened. I think the fact that my first tee shot went poorly, and then my second shot went poorly, but all of yours didn't go too great, so it didn't inspire any confidence in me.
It's not about him. What did you do?
Okay, I just want to cut across.
65 throws.
Yeah, I want to cut across there now. 2 things I've taken from that. 1, you're blaming me because I asked you to be there early. 2nd, you're actually shaming me for my role in it. I'm gonna touch on that. Don't worry about that. Okay.
No.
So what I want you to do is just talk about yourself.
I'm shaming you, Eddie, and Yola. Okay. And I actually don't appreciate the fact that Eddie's literally sat there and gone, yeah, gave Josh shit when he's not man enough to fucking come up on here and tell it to my face anyway. He said nothing to me after the round. Absolute farce, mate. But yeah, my game. Went to driving range Wednesday night. Shanked about 40 balls out of 50. Played in mixed doubles on a Thursday night. Was pure flames. And I mean that. I was
Why are you always pure flames when none of us lads are present?
You can ask my partner at the time, who showed her name nameless, but you asked my partner at the time, I was pure flames. They'd never played with me before, and they were like, why does everyone say you're shit? You're actually meant at golf.
Hang on a second. I don't know why. I actually do know why you want them to remain nameless. Was this the mixed pairs?
Yes.
Aren't they completely new to golf?
Not the point.
Yeah, it is the point. So the two golfers that I've seen you, in inverted commas, play well, haven't seen more than a handful of people play golf.
36 points, mate, we got off 17. So, and I've never played 17 in my life before now. So that proves the form I was in. And then come Friday, it just, it was awful, wasn't it? It was awful. I'm not going to have to admit that.
Who had the honour on each tee, or did it change?
Oh no, the plan was kept to fairly well, I would say. What I would say is, and this isn't me giving you a hard time, is I've never seen you play that badly before. But your head was down, your form was down, your swing was all over the place. You found out yourself that you're 10 degrees in to out or something like that, is it? Or out to in or fucking whatever the fuck shape is.
Into out, mate. Big draw.
Yeah, and you were just, it was, and again, I'm not doing this to wind you up. It was so bad. It was golf that I've never actually seen before. No, it wasn't so bad. It was good. It was just really bad. And then all through the round, I was like, fuck me, this guy, man, honestly. And I was thinking to myself, oh, well, I'm just going to enjoy it for what it is. I'm out here playing golf on a Friday. Love the Texas Scramble. Love open week. Get to have a few beers in the clubhouse afterwards. Just sort of take what's what from it. And the highlight really for you was on the 16th tee, you still had 2 drives to take. So we needed to be taking your tee shot of the last 3 holes. So we knew
2 out of 3.
Yeah, we knew there and then that it was done. We were going to be nowhere near. Josh went on 16, flew the green and bounced left, so we'd have been chipping on. I went and I had about 10 foot to the pin.
Yeah.
10 foot to the pin. One of us would have probably sunk that putt.
I don't know. We putted like dicks.
Wheeze.
On Friday.
Yeah. Okay. So we forego that. We thought, well, we won't take the birdie because we've got to take that tee off. 17th tee, only Josh with a club in his hand. That ball, I don't know if anyone's ever played Bull Bay. That ball went into the gorse bush near the tree on the right of 18th. Okay?
We're shaking your head out there.
It went about 15 foot maybe, if that. It was, and then I thought, oh, fuck me, here we go, down 18 then. It is what it is. So we actually birdied 17. Do you want to tell them how we birdied 17 or shall I?
Oh, yeah, we did. You could tell them. Well, yeah. I'll start off here. So my tee shot.
Hold on. So you've duffed the tee shot?
No, we didn't take mine.
We obviously couldn't take his, so we have to take his down.
Oh, so he didn't. He didn't need. At this point, how many drives had Josh had?
Well, he had 2 on the 16. We had to let the birdie go on 16 to take Josh's.
Tristan, you're overcomplicating it. Right. Liam and he did 2 tee shots on 16th tee. They took mine on 16. They were going to hopefully take mine on 17. So I fucked it up. Eddie went down 18, flared outright down 18, and Trist stiffed a 4-iron, pin eye left about 20 foot. And he, to be fair, he was the only decent putter of the group that day. He had about 5-6 lip outs and canned it from about 20-25 foot, didn't you? Yeah. So that was an unexpected 3.
Yeah, that was good. So we took the birdie there and we thought, oh well. Then no one obviously took a club up to the white tees on 18. I decided, I haven't done any video in, but I was like, I'm going to take a video of this. Fucking come rain or shine, it is what it is. I fucking to this day, I don't know how, but he absolutely ripped this drive. Honestly, Eddie's got a still of how you hit the ball. It's not natural, is it? It's not natural. But somehow that ball drew perfectly into the fucking middle of the fairway, launched us right down there.
Long, mate.
It's just you in a nutshell. In a nutshell.
Mate, imagine I was dead in the middle next to the, just shy of the old bunker, yeah. Imagine the 18th fairway now is an arse. I was right in the crack when right in the middle next to the rectum, mate. I was right there. And then I duff shanked my wedge, which wasn't great. I was hoping to get a birdie on my own, but they didn't. Then we didn't have a birdie 18 either. It wasn't our day.
No, we didn't birdie 18, no. Do you want my stats?
Yeah.
So they're not. I don't have a host of stats for you because I knew for some reason that you would come and direct something towards me. So I broke it down a little bit.
Because you were shit.
Okay, yeah, that's fair enough.
So those stats, have you worked out how many shots each player contributed?
No, not every player, but I knew he'd be coming at me. Okay, so our total was 65. Yeah, Josh.
So Josh got 65 attempts to make a contribution for the round.
65. I made 4.
No, those shots weren't good shots, were they?
Are they still 4 of the 65?
Yeah. So you probably had 4.
No, and I made up and down on 13.
Okay, fair enough. Right. So here's what I found out: that we had 65 shots in total as a group. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we only one putted those 5 birdie holes.
Yeah.
But we were on the green for every other one. Yeah. So we've taken 31 putts.
Yeah.
Okay, so 65 take away 31, 34. Yeah. I worked out that I've contributed 10 shots, 10 contributions out of 34. And as you've pointed out, 6 of my putts were lipped out, kissed the hole, or within 1 or 2 revolutions from going in. Yeah, because I was putting well. So given that, and the fact that I was 10 out of the 34, and Eddie and your law were something similar, you'll have been left with 4 or 5. So I just want you to tell me if you've got anything to say to me.
No. Nothing at all. I don't know what you brought those points up for. You're arguing about who jizzed first. It's not even a thing. What is that about arguing about how many shots? Listen, mate, the fact is, I'm going to put it out there. You played worse to your handicap than I did.
No, that's what's the point going down? That's ridiculous. That's.
Well, Liam, you weren't there, mate. So.
No, that's ridiculous. That is a ridiculous thing to say.
I can tell the way that you played this. I can feel how you performed.
Yeah. Well, you weren't there, mate. Take that wet ass haircut out of my face as well. Both of you come here now to have a go at me. And the fact is, I don't care.
It's not that we have a go at you. It's cool.
I could take it. I give it. I take it.
Yeah, have you got any? When we got to the clubhouse, you did start to give the team positives and negatives. So do you want to quickly summarise what those were for?
Yeah. Eddie's positive was that guy is the best ball striker I've played with. He strikes an unbelievable ball. I'll give him that. His negative was, I think I said it was his putting, didn't I? No, it was his wedges. His wedge game. His wedge game's shocking for someone of that standard. Your positives, Trist, were you hit some Liam, you can attest to this. Trist hit some good shots, yeah, where you're like, yeah, that's why he's off 5. You're like, yeah, like his irons when he was hitting them well, they would go dead straight and at the target. I thought, yeah, that's why he's off. Then he would hit some absolutely horrendous shots. But I'm like, how was he anywhere near 5? Do you get what I mean?
He doesn't play often enough, though, does he?
I'm going to ignore that fucking bullshit. All right? That's for your positive negative. Your law's positives was driving. His negatives for once were his irons. My positives, morale. negatives, just standard of golf. Or like my putting. Even my putting was shocking. Absolutely shocking.
Your putting is the one that don't you average 28 putts around, and then Tristan called you out to say that's the tour average. A 20 handicapper who averages 28 putts around, and you've had the opportunity to prove to Tristan after putting your cock in the block saying that you're a better putter than me. Turned up on Friday and as you put it, putted like a dick.
Yeah, it doesn't mean I 3-putted and 2. I will literally give you all the money I've accumulated over my working career savings. Yeah, I'll give you them if you go back and you find me the recording of the episode where I said I averaged 28 putts around.
No, it's not in a recording.
I don't think it's.
Oh, yeah, it's hearsay. It's inadmissible in court.
No, it's probably better because I can get it right away. Don't have to go through a podcast. I can get it right away.
Wait, what did you say? You do have a recording?
No, I've got it on the screen.
You WhatsApped me.
No, I didn't.
You had the audacity to say that your putting average is equal to a PGA Tour player, 20 handicap golfer.
Yeah, it's still better than yours, mate. And Eddie believes me as well. So we'll just have to go.
I think he was just sympathising with you, mate.
No, it was bad. It was bad, but I still have loads of faith in my game at the moment. A lot of faith.
That's one thing I envy, because I've struggled this season a lot, and I am losing faith. I don't want to play on the weekend. I could do with a bit of your mindset, to be honest with you.
Here's the proof. If anybody wants to see my phone, they can see my phone to have the exact look that I'm looking at here. Okay.
Tweet it.
I will. Once this episode's gone out, I'll tweet it so people can see how much of a fucking liar you are. Right. So
Let me see.
You and Liam are you're on the chat. So you and Liam are having this back and forth, and I've said to you. You said, because I have less putts than him every round. And I've said that is an astounding statement to make. Yeah. Liam pointed at that comment and given a laugh because he's in agreement with me.
Of course he would be.
So I've said to you, so if you're taking how many putts around on average, and to your credit, you've said 30, right?
Yeah.
And I've said to you, so your profile as a golfer, that you average 73 shots without putts in a gross of 103.
Yeah.
And you scrape into the low 100s on average because you've got below average PGA Tour putting stats. Do you know what your response was?
What?
You responded to that exact comment with full stop, as if to say case closed.
I've told you before, my issue isn't putting, it's getting to the green. Once I get to the green, I'm fine. It's 2-putt or 1-putt, never 3-putts. Liam's the opposite. Liam does really well to get to the green, just fucks up on them.
Can I talk about someone in particular here? Because the guy has rattled me, and I understand now why he gets on Jack's nerves so much. Yeah, I'm going to call out Sam Fegan here. Now, after the Texas Scramble, we all had a few drinks at the clubhouse. I don't know what the fuck he was drinking, but someone gave him about 6 pints worth of confidence and told him that he could start to pipe up. Right? He has called. He wants a chat. He wants a match. Him and Jack, me and Eddie.
Didn't he say scratch as well?
Off scratch. So me and Eddie basically laughed at him, and I said, I'm not awesome by any means, but I'm not threatened by you and Jack.
Yeah.
And also, I genuinely reckon that if it was Jack and Sam, the Eddie, that Eddie would have them. By himself. Sam, for some reason, was sat about 1.5 meters away, and he kept digging in, kept going. And I think that he woke up the next day and thought, fuck, what was I talking last night? Because I've spoken a lot of shit in my life, and that might be the pinnacle of that.
I think Sam, just like the rest of us, Liam can attest this, are sick and tired of the unhealthy obsession you've got with Eddie and the clear sexual energy and frustration that has between you both. But having said that, the guy is an absolute weapon. He really is. Like, honestly, I've never met anyone quite like him. The guy ranks, I'd say, second behind James Trew in terms of people I'd love to smash in the golf course. Like, he comes out with some outrageous statements.
Mate, you've got an absolute neck on you to go
Thank
in
you.
on Sam the way you are.
Oh, I thought you actually talking about my neck there. Yeah, well, do you know what? He deserves it because, unlike me, he can't back up what he's saying.
But he has come down to single figures, so what the fuck are you going on about?
Well, ask him. All right, Sam and Jack, to paint a picture for the viewers, Jack and Sam have got, they're of a similar handicap. I think there's 1 or 2 shots in it. 2 shots in it. Sam thinks he can smash Jack in single match play every time.
Do you know what?
And
Do
the amount of
you know what we found out the record was between Jack and Sam?
what?
11-0.
Sam and Liam's got loads of videos of Jack and Sam's matches on his phone that we should probably try and circulate at some point.
Yeah.
But in the most recent one, Jack and Sam went head-to-head scratch, and Jack beat Sam on the 17th 2-1. So then Sam piped up on 18 and said, well, that's not fair, actually, because I should get 2 shots. So Jack went, well, you said scratch it, and yeah, well, I'll take it back. So they went back to the scores and found out that actually they were level, all square going down 18. Jack, I think Jack hit his drive down 1, didn't he? Hooked it, and then put his wedge shot to about 30 foot off the green. Sam went down the middle and put his shot on to about, 10, 15 foot on 18. Jack made the 30 foot and Sam missed the 10 foot of me. So when I say he's not got the mentality, he really does not have the mentality. And I think the person we should have got Jack on tonight to talk about Sam, because that rivalry is a bit unhealthy, I'd say.
Yeah, I don't want to know the guy anymore. Honestly, he's become an enemy of the podcast. That's what he's become. And when he gives me and Eddie a date, because I know he won't, win that match. But I don't see a date or time or any. I don't even see a text saying when do you want a match. Nothing. I think he's woken up and thought, shit, I've really spouted some nonsense last night. I should just crawl back into my shell.
And that's what I think he'll do. I don't think he'll get a day off him. You won't. Just like Liam won't. Just like I won't get a day off Liam.
Well, you've got about 1,000 matches. When are you playing James?
For what?
What do you mean for what, Liam?
A
match?
comp.
No, a match. In the form I'm in at the moment as well, it'd be scary, you know.
When are you playing James Trew?
Scotland.
Oh, right. Okay, so well, get it. I need someone to video that.
Yeah, it's going to be behind closed doors. I don't want that. I don't want. It's illegal to video what I'm going to do to that man. It can't be anywhere near social media.
Pornhub instead. All right. Okay. So yeah, enough of Sam Fegan, and let's move.
Do you know?
Yeah, go on.
Do you know when I ever obviously because I edit all these episodes, the one thing you do, and I'm sure the listeners have clicked, is you go, all right, okay. You notice that, Liam?
No.
Go back and say every time you come into the quiz, you go, or the debate, you go, all right, okay. Episode 1, all right, okay. I'm just telling you, stop.
Yes, you're saying that like it's a bad thing.
It is a bad thing. We don't need all right and okay.
You want me to make a choice?
Yeah. It's like saying it's very good, nice.
All right, time for the quiz.
Better.
Okay, time for the quiz.
Good.
Okay, so although you have been found out against a better standard of guests, Josh.
No, I haven't.
Yeah,
Absolutely not.
Yeah, well, it's debate. Well, we're not here to debate that. But you do have in front of you the person that you just keep smashing. I'll never forget the time Liam was 2-0 up in the quiz and he lost 3.
Lost 3-0. Clutch, I am. I'm clutch. Do you know, this is episode 9.
Yeah.
I've still not had 1 pint off him.
No, but he owes it to you, mate. You fall within your rights.
I'll get it off him.
Okay. All right. Okay. Question 1.
Mm-hmm.
How many I'll give you the point to the nearest. How many subscribers does Rick Shields' YouTube account have?
7 million.
Okay, Liam?
15 million.
No, but both those guesses are fucking insane. 7 million.
I thought I saw him hit 7 million mark.
And then 7 million views, mate.
All right, okay, let's have another go. 300K.
No. All right, Josh?
2 million.
Right. Because you want another go, Liam, you've lost the point.
Yeah. 300K.
He has 2,630,000 subscribers, which is insane.
He's only on that much now, is he? How much does that for Scratch YouTube have?
Don't know.
3, aren't we?
You're the leader of that, aren't you?
Yeah, it's 3, and I am one of them.
Okay. The AIG Women's Open Championship is on this weekend. What venue held it last year?
Oh. I'm going to go with Troon.
No.
Go on.
I watched it. I knew it was somewhere up there.
You said the closest possible place to Muirfield.
Yeah, it's pissed me off.
Right, so...
I'm not pissed off.
Oh, by the way, Liam, do you know what the scores were last week?
What?
0-0 between Eddie and Josh.
You didn't listen? Scumbag.
Right. I'll give a point to the nearest again. How much is a green fee at Shadow Creek?
Shadow Creek, Nevada, Las Vegas, Nevada is going to set you back around $320.
$425.
Okay, well, because he's closest, Liam gets the point. It's actually
a grand for... Is Shadow Creek in Las Vegas, Nevada?
Yeah, Shadow Creek's the most expensive green fee in the world.
Why?
I don't know. I actually didn't actually bother to look.
Why, have you walked it, have you, Josh?
I was thinking he would pay $1,000 to shoot over 100, not me.
Well, it's going to be 10 quid a shot for you.
Yeah, it's fucking well expensive. Get loads of balls for that. So 1-1 then.
All right, okay. Question 4. You know I'm going to do it.
Yeah, I'm just going to edit out, mate. Don't worry.
Question 4. According to 100golfcourses.com, how many of their top 10 courses in the UK and Ireland are in Scotland?
50.
In the top 10, pleb.
Oh, so top 10, how many are in Scotland?
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
I should just, you can't just, he's just going to go against me, isn't he? Like, he might just say 5 or something, or 7. He gets it, he's
right,
50.
I'm going to go Nate.
Okay, you both.
Nate.
Yeah. It's 5, and just for a bonus, not a bonus point, but can you tell me what those courses are?
Yeah, Muirfield, St Andrews, Old Course.
Muirfield, St Andrews, Renaissance.
No.
He's just...
Muirfield, St Andrews.
Yeah. One begins with D, one begins with T, and the other is a double word, NB.
North Berwick.
Yeah. That's 3.
Dunbarney.
Trew.
Not Dunbarney. Not Trew.
Trew.
No.
It's Trew in Scotland, yeah?
Yeah.
D.
Yeah.
Dunblane. No.
No. It's Dornoch, Road Dornoch, and the other one is Turnberry.
Turnberry. I've never heard of Dornoch before.
So no one got the point in that one. What's the score? Josh got the first one. No one got the second one. Liam got, so it's 1-1.
And the final. Is this an easy question?
No, it's an estimate. So it's all to play for here.
Come on then.
I feel like Liam's going to win. Okay.
Well, does that mean he just owes me 2 points then?
Yeah, probably. Estimate, unless you know for sure, how many golfers there are on the planet.
Fucking hell.
I'm going to guess, 25 million.
Okay.
It's got to be more than that.
Well, why don't you guess then? Because at this stage, you need to just go 26 million, and if it's more than that, then you win, because you're closer than me, which is why I think it's a dumb game.
26 million.
Fuck off. Go on, what is it?
Is that your final answers?
You know it is.
Yeah? Liam wins.
Fuck's sake.
Do you want to know how much the estimate is?
Let me give my true estimate.
Fucking hell, come on.
Because I knew, he went with 25 and I said it's got to be more than that. I would say it's in the region of 100 million.
Okay, Josh?
I guess 25 million, you moron.
Alright, well, it was incorrect. The statistic I found was 66.6 million, but I'm assuming, without knowing, that must be members of golf clubs, because you're not going to know anyone who's not a member of a golf club and just plays. So I would say, it's probably closer to 100 million.
Aren't you a golfer and not a member of a golf club?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what he's saying.
So I wouldn't be part of the 66 million.
Why?
Hey, are you joking?
No, can't just ignore it.
No.
Yeah.
It's the genuine truth. Why would you not be a golfer? Someone asks you, are you a golfer? You go, yeah.
No, I think you've completely misunderstood what we're saying. You might listen to this back and think, oh, yeah, I made a mistake. So I'm saying that the statistic they've got is 66.6 million, but that statistic must have come from members at a golf club, because how would they know about people like me?
The debate. What's next on the agenda?
Okay, Jesus.
Bring Jack back. You guys chat absolute wham.
Okay.
I look at my parents and I can't believe they made two absolute weapons in you two.
Yeah, I've said this before and I'll say it again. I said it to Mum and Dad both. I don't know why they didn't stop after me.
I do. You were fucking shit.
Okay, right, the debate. Tiger Woods has joined the PGA Tour policy panel. Now, that changes. I'm not sure what it changes exactly, because it's not the ins and outs. But I know that it now puts the power in the players' hands more than it was prior to this. I've heard this evening as well that they had a board meeting, Jay Monaghan's return, and that most of the players, including Rory McIlroy, decided to forego that meeting and didn't actually go. And I don't know what that says about the situation of the PGA Tour at the minute, but do we think that it's a good thing or a bad thing for golf that that Tiger Woods, now sits on that panel?
Can you try and convince anyone, not just me, in the world, that Tiger Woods being a part of a golf board is a bad thing?
No, not personally. I can't, no.
Good, because I thought it's where you were going.
Yeah, I don't know what the question is, mate, because Tiger Woods literally is golf. He's his own board.
Yeah, exactly. He's his own board, mate. So what are you going to say about that?
Well, what I would say is, if I had to play devil's advocate, it would be this point. We've all loved Tiger Woods for a specific reason.
Correct.
But as a person, we don't know much about him. So I don't...
Hell of a shagger.
Yeah.
Undisputed, probably, on that point. But...
I don't know, I'm up there.
What... But do we know for sure that he's the right man for the job? You never know.
Oh.
But also, he's not busy enough either. Maybe someone like Rory would have been a good option, or John Rahm just seems to come out and talk sense every single day. But they're busy. They're playing. So I don't know if it's going to be too much of a focus.
No, I don't think it's a matter of busy. I think it's to do with the magnitude. Like, if Tiger Woods came out and went, right, I think golf should be 9 holes. I think most of the golf world would go, do you know what? Yeah, he's right. It should be only 9 holes. If John Rahm came out and said it, he'd be like, guy's chatting shit. Like, John Rahm doesn't carry the same weight as Tiger Woods. What Tiger Woods says goes, isn't it, Liam?
Mm-hmm.
Faux show. Like, there's no debate in that. Jay Monahan, he may as well retire if Tiger Woods on policy board.
Tiger's the only golfer who I would say, for the most part, he's probably had a couple of comments here and there, but he's the most impartial when it comes to golf politics. So he's not going to go in there and voice his opinion because he has an agenda against one or the other, especially all of this live golf stuff and whatnot. He's going to look at it from a genuine, what is the best thing for golf? And I know Josh will say, well, that's what Rory does anyway. And to an extent, I agree with you. But he also causes a lot of rift.
Yeah, he does. I'm not going to screw you. Rory's probably at this stage a little bit too outspoken. But Tiger, I don't know, John Daly's up there, you know. If John Daly said jump, I'd say how high, yeah. Like, I love that bloke after the Open. Those two on the policy board would be the boys.
If John Daly, he'd have like the equivalent of ring girls on every green saying what each golfer scored. Who is?
That'll be class.
I remember the quotes not long ago from Ernie Els where he'd said something in relation to Jay Monahan and said that in his day it would never have happened, that the players basically were too strong-willed and that they find it difficult to make changes to what they perceived as their tour. And Tiger is of that ilk, isn't he? So, as you say, Josh, it probably could spell the end of Jay Monahan now. For all we know, in 2 months he might not be in that position. I think it's a huge statement for golf that Tiger has decided to take that position as well. And he obviously cares about the PGA Tour, whether that's the investment from PIF, working along Live, or whatever the fuck it looks like. No idea, but you know for sure he cares, otherwise he wouldn't put himself in that seat.
Yeah, no. I think Tiger is deep down more. I don't know if it's because it's his tie to the PGA Tour and what it's done, the platform it gave him to become what he is now, or the fact that he just doesn't like Greg Norman and the idea of Live, but he's not come out either way. But I think he does hate Live more so than he lets out, and that's why he's become what's his role now? Just a member of the policy board.
No, his official title is Tiger Woods has been named as the 6th player director on the PGA Tour's policy board.
The 6th player director? Does that mean that Rory's one?
No, Rory isn't one of them, no. I don't think so. No, I don't think he is, no.
We'll see what changes that brings in, isn't it? Because it's guaranteed that'll... They don't even know what's going on with whether they can merge yet, do they?
No, not yet, no.
What are you looking for?
I've not been keeping tabs of it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you've been living up in Benidorm, haven't you?
Yeah, Josh, Rory McIlroy is one. So that's it's Patrick Cantley.
What?
Yeah, Charlie Hoffman.
What?
Peter Malnati. Webb Simpson. Rory McIlroy and Tiger Woods.
Fuck me, no wonder golf is on with dogs.
Do you know what, actually, yeah, I'm thinking, wow, do you think it was like being on the school council or something? So you just could not be fucked doing it. Or being a prefect.
Being a prefect, yeah. And Cantley would, hands down, would have gone, yeah, please pick me.
Yeah. But that is the dire panel. You take Rory and Woods away from there, I probably would prefer Liv. Imagine that. Patty T. Peter Malnati, is he still knocking about, is he? I think he's retired or something.
Why are you calling Patty T?
Patty Ice.
Yeah, Patty Ice. Okay, so it sounds like everyone's in agreement with that debate and that everyone's happy that Tiger Woods is now a player director on the PGA Tour, and let's see what comes of that. So we are going to move on to this week. Josh, I hope you've recovered. I know that you have from Texas Scramble because things don't really stay with you. You don't dwell on them, which is really good, and neither should you really. But fuck me, I'm thinking about it personally.
Yeah, fair one.
Tell me what you're going to shoot in Champion of Champions. And
I'm not in there yet.
Yeah, I was just going to say, how have you qualified?
I've got one more comp left.
Lawton Cup this weekend. Are you playing it?
No. I'm not playing now till the President's Bowl, mate, which I won last year, so I'm coming back for that. And hopefully that gets me in.
Right. Well, let's see if you can defend your title. Until next time.
Over and out.